How does Cancer's family view them? How does Cancer's family view them? Cancer, your family sees you as somebody who takes action on things. They see you as somebody who's very action oriented, okay? It's like when you get new opportunities, you grab them. Some of your family members could see you as somebody who's very creative, okay? But I'm getting like they see you as somebody who acts on things. You don't just like wait for them or, sit on them. You act on your opportunities, ideas, whatever. Some of you guys, your family could see you as somebody who's sexually driven, okay? Or like you have even a high sex drive. I mean, you would think like, how would they know? How is it their business? But I'm sure they know in some way, okay? You could have started young. You could have got caught a lot of times. They could tell by, maybe how many partners you had, but they just feel like you could be, I do feel like your family sees somebody who could be sexually driven or, sexually active or have a high sex drive, okay? Something like that. It could be promiscuous even, okay? Something about them seeing you as somebody who's very promiscuous, okay? And again, I had said could be because you have had a lot of partners, or maybe it's even in the way you talk, the way you act towards the opposite sex. So you could be very like boy crazy, girl crazy is how they know, or what makes them think that. But yeah, it could even be promiscuous for some as well too. Then maybe they just know you to be like this, okay? I'm also getting your family see you somebody who's always starting something new as well, okay? Whether it's a new project, a new job, a new relationship, whether you started a new hobby, but it's like you're always starting something new, embarking on something new. Your family does see you as somebody who could kind of like fall through sometimes on getting things done, okay? So like whether you have projects, work you got to get done, even like everyday responsibilities, your family could see somebody who, you kind of be slacking a little bit. You kind of have a hard time completing things, finishing things, okay? And it could be in reference to anything. Yeah, they see you as somebody who could have trouble finishing things, completing things. They can see you as somebody who has trouble following through with plans. It's things like that. Yeah, they can see somebody who doesn't have a hard time with starting things, getting started on things, but it's the finishing part. Some of you guys, your family feels like you are maybe having a hard time accepting yourself for who you are. Some of you guys, they just see somebody who doesn't feel quite whole. That maybe you look for other things or outside sources or people for validation, to feel whole. Yeah, they can see somebody who just doesn't feel quite whole yet. There could be some, maybe you display behaviors of not feeling satisfied with who you are, not feeling whole, not feeling fulfilled, okay? And your family sees you as that. They see you as somebody who maybe has more work to do when it comes to loving yourself, feeling whole, feeling satisfied with who you are. Some of you guys, your family sees you as someone who has trouble with closure, okay? Maybe they see somebody who, you as somebody who needs closure, and it's like when you don't get closure, it affects you in some type of way. So maybe they see somebody who's like needing closure right now. Maybe, in your life specifically, at this time, you're wanting closure, you're needing closure, you feel like you never got any closure or something. So they see you as someone who, as someone who needs closure. You are someone who needs closure, okay? And this could be like in reference to anything, but even when it comes to them, maybe there could have been some conflict with them, with your family, and you never receive any closure, and they see you as somebody who, is wanting that closure, needs closure, not having closure is bothering you in some way. They just see you as somebody who needs closure, okay? You're not somebody who likes to, like, just let bygones be bygones. You rather have some type of closure, okay? Some of you guys, your family sees you as somebody who kind of like half-asses things, okay? Yeah, they see you as somebody who maybe like half does things, okay? They could see you as somebody who doesn't really give things your all, or it's like you do just enough, but that's about it. It's like you don't give it your all. Something like that is how your family views you. Your family does see you as somebody who's very ambitious, though. You go after the things that you want, okay? Again, something about you, you take action on opportunities. Your family sees you as somebody with a drive, okay? A drive to succeed, okay? A drive to make things happen. Heavy on them seeing you as somebody who's action oriented. Your family sees you as somebody who could be a little aggressive, okay? You could be aggressive in the way you talk. I want to say your family could see you as somebody who, again, takes charge, but let's just say assertive. They see you as somebody who's assertive, who's going to assert themselves. You're not going to wait for things to come to you, or you're not going to wait for other people, or you're not going to wait for a situation. You're just going to assert yourself into whatever it is. I'm heavily getting, like, especially for my youngins here, heavily picking up your family sees you as somebody who's very fast, okay? Like, very sexually driven, okay? There's no age on it, though. I'm picking it up, but since I'm getting it, like, twice, some of you guys here are young, and, like, your family sees you as somebody who's very fast, okay? Like we were mentioning in the beginning, the ways of how they would, of why they are viewing you this way. I'm also getting, like, maybe they see your social media. Maybe you follow your family some way. They see, or they follow you. They able to see you in some way online. And maybe they see the stuff that you post, okay, stuff that you talk about. Maybe that's very sexual, or, the way you could act. They could be some nosy family members, and they are able to pick it up that way. I don't know, but definitely they see you as somebody who's very fast, okay? Some of them feel like you're driven by your manhood, okay? And for my females, they feel your family sees you as somebody who's driven by your, punani, by your feminine energy, okay, or looks, okay? But it's something about your family viewing you as somebody who could use their sexuality or their looks, or their private parts to get what they want, okay? I am picking that up too. And that's how your family sees you. Your family sees you somebody who is very focused, okay, on your goals, your dreams. They can see somebody who's laser focused, okay? I'm also getting, like, your family sees you as someone who could focus a lot on love, okay, on partnerships, on relationships, on, being in love. And some of your family members see you as somebody who's kind of too focused on love, okay, on finding love, on being in love, or just even, like, having someone. They feel like you are very much focused on that aspect of life, that maybe you could, like, disregard other things, and they feel like you could, prioritize love more than, anything else at times. I'm also getting your family could see you as somebody who is big on affirming, using words of affirmations, and I'm getting, positive words of affirmation, but they see you as somebody who's big on using words of affirmation and affirming, okay? For some, they see that as your love language. They see you as someone who likes words of affirmation yourself, or you like, or that's how you love, is with words of affirmation, okay? They could also feel like you have a way with words, okay? You know how to use your words, you know how to get what you want by your words, okay? Something like that. Maybe you tell your family, like, you love them often, okay? Or they just know you to say affirming words to others, okay? But your family sees you as somebody who's very affirming. Also getting your family could see as somebody who's like a lover girl, lover guy, or they see as somebody who does love the people that you care about, which are your family members. They could feel like they could see somebody who does love them. Maybe you tell them you love them, or they could see it in your body language, your actions, okay? Your family sees you as somebody who is living in luxury, okay? So you can have like, a nice house, nice car. You have the finer material things. Your family definitely sees you as somebody who's living luxury, okay? There's nothing mediocre or basic about the things that you have, the things that you own, your lifestyle in general, okay? They see you as somebody who likes luxury, likes to live in luxury, who is living in luxury. Your family sees you as somebody who's more so into the soft life, okay? They see you as somebody who likes to have stay-at-home jobs or jobs where you're not doing a lot of heavy labor. Some of them see you as somebody who likes to be taken care of or provided by from others, okay? They see you as somebody who wants to live a soft life, doesn't want to work too hard, slave just to get what they want. Some of them see you as someone who is very soft. Like you could have a soft nature to you. You could be soft spoken. And since I did mention aggressive in the beginning with how you could talk sometimes, I'm picking up that your family sees you as somebody with duality there, like in the way you are. They see you as somebody with duality, okay? So yes, you could be soft and polite and nice at times, but there's other times where your family feels like you have a side of you where you can get aggressive, get mean, get nasty, say rude things, okay? So they can know that about you, because maybe you could be in your softer side more often than your dark side. You operate more in your light, and so when the dark side comes out, maybe that's when they realize like you have a duality to you. You can get dark if you need to be, but you try to stay, full of light. You try to stay neutral. But if somebody takes you there, you will go there with them. That's when they'll see that other side of you. This is what I'm picking up. Is how your family views you. I want to say your family can see you as someone who's a problem solver, okay? Or you're very quick-witted, I want to say, too. Your family sees you as somebody who's quick-witted. You're fast. You think very fast, okay? And that's why you're like able to take action the way you are. It's like you have fast thinking. They see you as somebody, who's able to solve problems because of your fast thinking, your quick wit. Your family can see you as somebody who is easily able to have a comeback, okay? Even because of your fast thinking. The 21st is significant. These family members that are viewing you this way could be born in January, okay? Or they could be born on the 1st of a month. I'm also getting the 21st. Could also be the date of these family members that are viewing you this way. I'm also getting Capricorn, Aquarius, and a little bit of fire. So Aries, Leo, Sag. We could even do some Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Capricorn as to who these family members are that are viewing you this way. I want to say your family could see you as somebody who's very expressive, okay? So as someone who knows how to express themselves, someone who's emotionally intelligent, even intellectual, even with, again, the way you have a way with words and this fast thinking, that you're not afraid to express yourself. How does Cancer's family view them? How does Cancer's family view them? Yeah, your family definitely sees you as somebody who takes care of themselves, loves on themselves, Um, because the way you maybe treat yourself to things, it's like your family sees you as somebody who looks out for themselves just as well as they look out maybe for everyone else, okay? It's like you treat yourself just like you treat others. Something like that is how your family sees you. Some of you guys, your family sees you as somebody who's very generous, okay? Maybe you do generous things. Again, something about you very affirming. I want to say positive at that. You could say positive things to people, to them even. And I'm just getting like you're also generous in a sense. Whether that's with your money, your time, you know, the things you have to offer. It's how they view you. Very generous. Some of you guys, your family sees you as someone who needs to treat themselves more often. Maybe you are, maybe in what I had said a few minutes ago, it's like maybe you are always too busy trying to fulfill others or make others feel complete, and it's like your family sees you as somebody who needs to maybe go hard for yourself like that. Treat yourself, you know, the way you treat others. Be generous to yourself the way you treat others. So some of you guys, it's the opposite. They just feel like you are generous, but maybe you need to treat yourself how you treat others more. Yes, y'all heavy on you being sexually driven, having a high sex drive, promiscuous for some, always having SEX, or always wanting to, or always thinking about it. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. And your family sees you as somebody like that, very, very, very sexually driven, very much into that. Some of y'all done got caught by y'all peoples, okay, or they know some way, okay, because that is coming out heavy in this video. I just got a third confirmation on that. Okay, so how does Cancer's family see them? Yeah, I said something like this too. They see as somebody with one foot in, one foot out, okay? Even when it could come to them, they just feel like, you know, sometimes you could be all for them, all for getting together, all for hanging out. And then the next minute, you're like, nah, I ain't messing with y'all, okay? So your family can see as somebody who has one foot in, one foot out in general, okay? You seem like you are unsure at times about things, is how they see you. They see you, again, as somebody who could, like, half-ass things or, you know, not really give things your all. But even when it comes to your endeavors, they could just see you as somebody who's never fully all the way in. Even when it pertains to relationships, you always seem to have one foot in, one foot out. Again, your family can see somebody who's kind of either loud, aggressive. Again, could even just be as simple as very expressive, okay? You express yourself very well, very drastically, even for some. They could see somebody who gets very excited, okay? Something like that. Some of you guys, your family sees you as somebody who is exciting, okay? So maybe you, again, the way you could take action on things is like you always have things going on, but maybe it's your personality, but they see you as somebody who just is exciting or exciting in some way, exciting to be around. Maybe you always have something up your sleeve. You're always going somewhere, getting into something, doing something. And they find you very exciting. They definitely see you as somebody who makes a lot of money, okay? Or they see you as somebody who will make a lot of money someday. Some of them see you as somebody who is making good money. Okay, they see you as somebody who's not just kind of like making just enough to get by. They feel like you are making good money that is gonna have you set. And yeah, they see you as somebody who makes a lot of money, and maybe that's why, you know, they view you as this luxury person or someone who lives in luxury or likes luxury because you have the money for it. Some of them see you as somebody who's all about the money, okay? You don't play about your money. You always get into the money. You always gonna make sure you get you some money, okay? That's how they see you. And some of them see you as someone who just has the potential to make lots and lots of money someday if you don't already. Some of your family see you as somebody who will end up making, more money than, the average person. More money that the average person has, okay? So that's what I'm getting for Cancer. I hope you guys enjoyed your readings. A little bit about how your family views you. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one.